too late. He's here.
Entropy. I am death. I am dark side.
Muddy dude cutting. This old boy Shells out here with the toenails. The toenails again. And this the part 2 to the Dogman, you know, after I don't know if they listen to that whole shit. But yeah, before I start, I'm about to say this. Go to the Dark Hand Art website to watch this video for free. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about?
You know what I'm talking about? And we got a little Facebook group on that motherfucker. I Am Dark Side Podcast. So get on that group. But yeah, we gonna continue from what we was talking about with the Dogman with their interview and some shit that's been going around and trying to see about some websites when we some encounters in the Mo. But yeah, what me and Bo was talking about.
Got the Mo.
It was crazy though, because I was telling them about that one I heard about with Marco Polo and them supposedly seeing the Dogman people up in the mountains and all that shit over there in the Middle East. Shit like that.
You talking about like the actual wherever the Marco Polo come from?
Yeah, they was all over there by the way.
Listen, I've been a lie to you.
I think that was all over there.
For me to act like I know. Area. I don't even know where it originated. I know it has to be somebody in the idea that they fancied and try to, you know, tall tale it, whatever. But
that's always some tall tale.
It's shit. Always to say that it's everything.
Like add shit to it.
Everything that we call anything is somebody because it's like that's how you keep living.
Well, that Dogman shit though, that's that name still fucks me up.
I couldn't even understand that. I told you.
We ain't Dogman. We call them werepusses around here. That's what we call them.
Wolf joints.
Wolf pussy. That's what they looking for. But yeah, we got some encounters over here in the Missouri. That's about some, was it Pulaski County? But like I was telling Boy though, down there in the bayou area and all that, like I said, the motherfuckers over in the what's names call them the buggers, and motherfuckers down there live with the motherfuckers. Say they don't go out after night and all kind of shit. Well, yep. Wherever this was encounter, I think it's the Dogman encounter shit. I do say I should start off explaining that me and my partner and I were experienced Bigfoot Bigfoot investigators. But that's what I'm saying. You heard about Bigfoot. I never really heard of nothing about no Dogman until like about 6 years ago. It's always you heard about what Bigfoot. It was always Bigfoot.
It's something else. I'm trying to think. It's Bigfoot. Like I said, the Dogman. I can't say werewolf, but the idea on how they spoke about it, you would think you can go outside and see a goddamn werewolf. You would think that. You didn't think it was like magical creature. Werewolf, you thought outside. I swear I thought I can go outside and see a werewolf. I didn't think it would do what they were saying in the movies, but I didn't think it was like a mystical creature. But like Dogman, no.
Yeah, that's what I said. The difference between the werewolf and the Dogman.
I want to say that.
Dogman. That's what they are. That's what they born as. That's what they are.
That's how. That's their natural. Yeah.
I guess by magic or by just moon or some shit. I don't know.
Okay. Now, because I was saying,
they do different movies that make it into disease, and some made it into some kind of spiritual thing. You know, they got it just like with the vampire shit. Different.
That's what my mom. That's where my mom was at. My mom was in vampire, but vampires to say that I know good and damn well. Even if I seen it, the vampire usually look like what a person and this and that. A dog man ain't gonna look like no goddamn person. It's just gonna
Underworld?
have its features.
What's it called? Underworld? That was called Underworld, wasn't it?
What?
What's the one with the vampire?
You talking about the lady? The
lady
girl, the
killer,
chick?
death dealer?
Yeah.
That's man, them wolves.
I don't want to
I
talk
like the
about
werewolf.
it.
I love the werewolf.
That's where I went to the movies
That was my
because.
shit.
That's why I went to the movies because.
That
And
is
he
my
had to use the
shit.
restroom.
I guess it was supposed to be the sons of some dude that ended up being immortal, and his sons, one got bit by a bat, another one got bit by a dog or wolf or some shit.
So
like
they
that.
went against.
And they was like the first vampire and the first
Gotcha.
werewolf.
So that's kind of like how they want to say they mutated or evolved or you know what I'm trying to say, the branch off.
I said, I don't feel like shit was tight though when the motherfuckers, they said first the wolves could change back to humans until dude turning, his name was like Lucius and what was the other dude, Victor, Lucius, what was that girl, Celine? That movie was the shit though, but you know, they keep making them and shit get done.
From what I remember, she was tearing shit up. What I remember, but she reminded me of like Tomb Raider from what I remember at that time in my mind. Because my just was like, I want to say it was like 2008.
Yeah, they started that shit way back.
It was like 2008. The one we went to go see in the movie, like 2008 or 7, somewhere around there. Cuz had that red Pontiac, and we went to the movies. Yeah, that red Pontiac.
Oh, like crashing all over the place.
Man, that thing.
I think I'm about to go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
that
bro, I'm telling you,
bro.
that's when you said that. That's when it popped in my mind. I couldn't stop grinning over here, like, oh
that
man.
Nigga said this nigga pissing in the
listen. It was like, what the? Okay, what the hell? Right? Yeah, I guess that's yep.
I guess that's what.
Yep.
But yeah, I was gonna get back to this diag, man. This supposed to be encountering Pulaski, Missouri County. I said I should start off explaining that me and my partner and I were experienced Bigfoot investigators who are in a unique situation as we have a family group living in our research area. Last October, during the full moon, my partner and I were on our hilltop having quite a bit of success with 2 juveniles and 1 adult that we noticed. We talking about Bigfoots?
Yeah.
We could hear them walking in the leaf litter every once in a while. We could also hear a clack or a whatnot from different directions. After a while, it seemed the feeling of fun for them dissipated, became a lot more cautious. Mike heard something to our north and went a ways down to investigate while I stayed by the camp. I made sure it wasn't a diversion. They trying to flank them.
Mm-hmm.
We're to do diversion tactics. We came back in a rush and said, he came back in a rush and said that he had seen one of the young ones came out from the wood line, running from the other side of the fire break. So like fire break, like they had a fire. What was I following? What was following? He said he couldn't comprehend. It was about 6 feet tall with pointy ears and a long snout. At this point, I would say that neither of us have given any credit to the Dogman, Wolfman, Grassman theory.
Never heard.
I think I heard of it, but never really got into that one like the Dogman shit. We just thought it was mistaken identification of a Bigfoot or a bear. I had purchased a 40 cal handgun with hydroshock ammunition for it earlier that day. So it was in my vehicle after Mike had explained what he'd seen. I got that weapon out, about to pop him.
Yeah,
all the while, we could hear the 2 young ones chattering, and the big one stomping on. What's up, Bigfoots and Dogmans or something together? They were pissed or upset about something. I nigga mad at him bring his money back. I never acted the way with this. That might take me down the fire break to where we saw this creature in the spotlights. We scanned the area. We could hear something moving around. A few short growls. Finally, Mike caught it with the spotlight going between trees, and what I witnessed is something I could never have dreamed of seeing except on a movie screen. A 6 foot tall wolf walking on his hind legs. Why are you shooting your weapon? That's crazy. I fired my weapon in the air and it turned to, I ain't made that motherfucker look at me. Turned to the southwest into the woods. We cautiously made our way back to the camp, but we could hear this thing pacing us to our left as we got back to camp. He kept listening to the thing approaching us from the woods. Mike turned on the spotlight and I leveled my gun wherever the sound was coming from. it was approaching us without fear, and it felt to both of us like it was stalking us, as it was one of our juveniles that Mike had witnessed. It came out from between the trees. Niggas, I shot it square in the ribs at about 20 yards. We measured the next day, and I'm a very good shot. I saw the woman now. I know without a doubt I hit it. It fell to the ground, but immediately got up and ran to the southeast. We could hear it crash through the brush, and we even heard it fall down the trip or something. But it continued to head in pretty much the southerly direction down the hill, paralleling the fire break. We were both freaked by this time and broke camp and left the next morning. I loaded up a few more clips and we went back to see if it died somewhere up close or just wounded. Felt they had to track it down. We did track it down from the point where I shot it all the way down the canyon and even found where it made such a ruckus when it fell. The leaf litter was all appended and was fairly easy to track. At one point we did find a perfect canine track in the mud ridge, but it was over 8 inches across. The thing that absolutely baffled both of us was that there was no blood trail. None. We both saw the bullet hit, yet no blood. We tracked it all the way down the canyon until we lost the trail. We talked to a Native American couple we knew. They admittedly said skinwalker. Damn. We contacted a few other investigators to try to figure out when the hell it happened. I mentioned before that neither of us took any credit from the Dogman report, but I do know that neither of us wants to experience it again. I have never gone out in the woods unarmed since. Crazy. I was trying to figure out, like, was they talking about they was tracking Bigfoot bait little kids and seeing a werewolf out there somewhere?
I don't know. They said they was experienced Bigfoot homies, but
that's just crazy.
They never really coined.
Yeah, never. I said I heard about the Bigfoot. You know, like I said, I didn't know nothing about no Dogman. Never heard nothing about no shit like that.
Like I said, when they said they hit the natives up and said skinwalker, I heard Bigfoot skinwalker. I mean, the idea of the Yeti is still Bigfoot, even though it was in a different climate. It still had like the same characteristics of being elusive and staying somewhere that most motherfuckers never go or can't see. Whatever. But
people over there supposed to say that they see the Yeti, like motherfuckers say about the Bigfoots with the natives and all
see,
that
like
shit.
the closest thing I can really give Dogman is like the chupacabra shit.
Yeah,
that's
crazy
like the
shit.
That's like the closest I can say
and
that I heard.
Speaking on that shit, I remember when I was talking to dude the interview I did with old boy. I was saying I never seen nothing, but I remember I seen some weird shit when I stayed over there over there down there by the train tracks and shit, over there by the river market and shit. And I was outside smoking, and the woods were facing towards the north. Yeah. And I guess I let them face the east.
Mm-hmm. And when you come out your door, you're facing northeast, basically.
You see the north, you see the woods all down there where the trains, and the back. Man, I remember this one time I know it had to be a dog with mange, so. Man, this motherfucker, it looked so nasty, man.
Like, what is that?
I was looking,
What is that?
I swear to God, I was itched that in my head. I'm looking, it was creeping through the woods stuff. It wasn't walking on no hind legs.
Yeah, it just was moving.
I looked like it was hurting.
Yeah,
it was moving all
just
weird.
Too careful. Like what? Boy,
I was looking like, what the fuck is that?
Is he plotting though? Is he checking me out?
It's like it looked like that thing how people be saying that chupacabra look. But when you said that, that's why I thought about that. It looks like how what they say the chupacabra in pictures.
It
looked like that.
That was listen.
It looked gross, like it was missing patches.
I'm trying to think what other than like I said, other than fucking the boogeyman. That's he's like inside, and we already talked about that. But the idea on anything that people try to scare you with outside, that's basically other than aliens, dog lips, Littlefoot, and basically spirits, basically.
Shit, we trying to get you in your house too.
The ideal is to say that I guess the way that stuff has to happen is that everything has to give consent. You know, that's the idea, and I kind of understand how that can be instilled without no one person or thing monitoring that happen. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of weird, but the Dogman shit. Cause I felt like it was something else that they used to act like used to come and like spy on them. I can't think of what the hell it is called.
I'm trying to think what you're talking about.
It was kind of like they used to like it'd be like some type of creature that used to come and like watch them. Like it ain't really it ain't like it really came to hurt them. And then it was like
saying that Bigfoots be looking through.
Listen, they could have thought it was a Bigfoot in a way, right? Because I remember they kept talking about that a kid got stolen by whatever.
You was talking about that 401 shit when they talking about the little boy.
Supposedly
they said that was a lie. And all that said that the dude
it was something
the
else.
Dude
though.
never said that he had the kid carrying on his shoulder and he was running through the woods or something. They said they seen something big with looked like he had something over his shoulder running through what was that park, wherever the hell.
Okay, they may have embellished the story of this other one. It was like supposedly father, mother, son went out in the woods.
Oh, the one with the grandpa one?
And they took it. It was like feral people.
Oh, that one.
It was like feral people, but it was not fucking feral. That was not feral. No, it wasn't. It was different.
The hills have eyes, ass motherfuckers.
But it was like they we were their TV in a way. Not even say we, but whoever the civilization around, like when people start inhabiting certain areas, stuff used to come and like watch them.
I'm trying to think of that.
I
know about the watchers over there in the Cali area.
I can't tell you what, but
dark things looking over at
it was kind of like how the Jeepers Creeper dude is.
Oh, that shit every 23.
It was kind of like that. The ideal of it. Not even to say that I remember exactly the story behind him.
I know about that. What was that? That Mothman. Trying to think about them shit.
It's the ideal on where he was at. Jeepers Creeper dude was out there, cornfield, rural type. He went in by the fucking subway and shit.
He ain't went to New York. Told you, Creepers take New York and shit. Creepers versus New York.
Be like, hey, why y'all make the cities where y'all make them?
Get them trees from out of here.
Motherfuckers
act like the woods love them. I'm a frolicking through the fucking woods and then them pixies and fairies get their ass. And they be missing.
Okay, that's probably what I was thinking.
That's what I was thinking about that.
I forgot about those. It could have been the ideal of how they be talking about
wood nymphs and
gnomes, leprechauns, and that shit too, though. Okay, so like
fucking wood nymphs.
I understand they be like, boy, you mixing too many things in that Kool-Aid. No. If it ain't me, it's in the Kool-Aid. If it ain't me, it's in the Kool-Aid. Pixies, fairies, elves, gnomes.
What's the one thing? Duendes.
I don't give a damn. Tinkerbells, all of them.
And they say some of the dwarves ain't supposed to be short. They always say, people always depict them as short, and they know the ones that do all the weapons. And they always in caves and short. They said that wasn't even necessary the thing about them for real.
It's like a Napoleon complex.
It was just a thing put on them. It's like people say that dwarves are not necessarily short people.
Right. I mean, more so to say that the image that you relate them with is not usually how you can identify them.
I'm still stuck on that midget and dwarf thing. I'm like, why would they get mad about being called midgets instead? You want to be called dwarf? Dwarf's not like a magical creature.
I wouldn't even understand being called anything, honestly, because
I'm short, nigga.
That's it. That's it, bro. Why? It had to be enough people that it make me feel like I can't go nowhere without being called that. That's it, bro. That's it. That's why I told the motherfucker it's impossible for one to hate. That's the ideal of hate. You can't go nowhere without that view.
You gotta have other motherfuckers.
That's it.
Bounce that bullshit off.
That's it. That's how
one person by themselves can't hate shit.
Can't. One person by himself can't hate shit. Boy, what the hell is wrong with you?
It's a hate group. It's a hate self. It's a hate self. I hate you and nobody else.
That's what you gonna be doing.
And you and nobody else.
You gonna be hating your damn self.
Hey.
Why? Because ain't nothing there to rally on.
I gotta.
And this ideal of consent.
I gotta go put some food in Buck Nasty's mama's.
There you
dish.
go. But that consent ideal of how shit has to work here.
Evenings. That shit's crazy though. You got to. You can't get. Like I said, you got to be a group of people. A group of.
It has to be. It has to. Yes, it has to be more than one perspective, if you will, that makes the same perception.
I hate Jew. I hate a Jew. One person is one Jew.
Listen, it wouldn't make a damn difference.
Yeah,
it wouldn't make a difference, but you get too many people hating something, you like, hold up now. And that's because why? They just told you consent energy can't be. It just been basically a conglomerate. Now to be really like, the ideal of most of this. I don't
about these camera stuff.
The Dogman stuff.
Yeah, that's
and any else that goes on with can be put over there in hypothetical.
I just think it's crazy how people always just discount everything because just because
it don't fit.
It don't fit yours or.
The ideal of what you would think life
it might not be there. Everything's possible, but it don't mean everything happened. But
put it like this: if I were optimistic, I wouldn't hear none of this shit. But the ideal is that I can't be biased to my own experience because somebody else that didn't experience what I experienced is telling me that I didn't experience that. Fuck you. I need something that makes more sense to me. I'm not agreeing with no one thing.
Not agreeing with it.
I'm only agreeing with what makes sense according to what the hell I'm listening to. I'm not like, yeah, he right. Nah, nigga, you're not right.
I can't stand motherfuckers that I hear a motherfucker they swear.
You're not right because I'm not right, but I'm talking about me. So how you gonna be more right about talking about me when you're not me? So nobody's right, but I'm only telling you what you can. It's just you cannot lie. It's impossible to lie. You can like sweep the truth away. You can dodge it. To lie you can't. Sleight of hand that's why they like magicians.
Bro,
magicians ain't lying to you.
They ain't lying to
Fuck.
You. Look over here. I'm doing this.
I ain't told you nothing. I just showed you something to follow. I ain't told you shit. Just follow this.
That's it.
That magician magic. Boom. Voila.
But. Well, take me a commercial break to quench my mouth. You know what I'm saying, y'all? We be back, baby. Yeah, but we back, baby. I know. Y'all probably tired of hearing me reading. Let bro read this one. Tired of listening to my black ass.
My education is like third grade. I can't read it all.
St. Louis County. I'm trying to remember where.
St. Louis County?
Yeah, it's a county. Is this count? Is this St. Louis?
I get confused. I have no fucking thing because jurisdiction has nothing to do with what we call it. Like,
man,
what the
be
hell?
Missouri County. Be
man, look.
Texas.
And then they be like, "Did you get paid from this/this?" You like they together?
Well,
never mind.
Wherever this St. Louis County is,
it's the same. Yeah, I guess it's the ideal on what they collect. Anyway,
yeah, it's all you, bro.
This one says, "I was rolling the trash cans out for a pickup the next day. It was late, so I grabbed the flashlight. I walked out the back door, unlocked the gate, and was dragging the can while walking backward. It's supposed to be this. As I passed the fence, it blocked my view of my neighbor's garage. That's when my light hit this wolf creature. I froze instantly. The creature was about 20 feet away, and I could clearly see that it was crouching. When our eyes met, it turned to its right and fell to all fours and let my neighbor's driveway in one jump. That driveway is about 12 feet wide. The creature was about 8 feet tall and maybe 300 pounds. It looked kind of thin around the waist, but was very muscular. I dropped the trash can and panic set in. I ran inside, grabbed my gun, and locked myself in a room. I never felt fear like that before. When the light hit its eyes, they were vibrant, yellow color. His fur was short and charcoal colored. I could hear the clicking of his claws when he dropped down on all fours. I thought I was seeing things. I didn't sleep or wink that night. It made me really question my sanity. Furthermore, it made me seek a concealed carry weapons permit. Hey, I don't give a damn. Shit, you get clapped, fuck. Hey, get the black. Never mind. Just a few nights ago, I heard something whimpering when it was just starting to get dark. I slammed my window shut and hit the lights. I laid in bed, with my AR-15 at night.
I
Anonymous.
had my AR.
Signed anonymous. Man, hey.
I had the AR.
Boy.
That shit always crazy. I'm always trying to figure out how motherfuckers try to say a motherfucker's weight by just looking at something.
You can't.
I don't see how you can do that.
You can't. You really cannot. Because they did the same shit. Like
the other one said 500 pounds.
The ideal is this.
6 feet, 500 pounds.
2 size boxes. If you don't go and pick that damn box up, you don't know how much it weighs. It looks the same. Oh, that box weigh.
Crazy.
You can't tell.
Shit's
You only
crazy.
can speculate. I think it was about, I figure because of.
That's all you can say.
Why? Because, man, we've been seeing shit that look heavy and then it be like, it's light. Boy, look.
They also got another one, Chesterfield County. These are all the counties. I don't know where none of these more. But I don't know, St. Louis County might be another anonymous one.
I wouldn't put my name on there either.
Shit.
Yeah.
I think motherfuckers, a lot of people just, they don't want people, family.
I don't
They think I'm crazy.
I don't want
my
nothing.
job.
I don't want. I'm probably been told myself the story 18 times before I told y'all. I don't want nothing. I just gotta tell somebody else.
I said, I'm good. Like you said, the camera, I see it like that.
I'm
Like,
good.
talking about trying to go out and camp and they ain't gonna attack. Fuck that. I don't know what it's gonna do. I ain't got time.
Listen.
Shit,
First
I'm
of
trying
all-
to dodge people's.
First of all, we ain't in nobody's backyard.
Mm.
Okay. Not nobody that got a fence around it anyway. Huh. Ain't no perimeter. Wait. No. We gonna run where?
This motherfucker talking about he seen 3 of them.
No.
I seen 3 of them.
Man, I'm turning into leaves. And I ain't talking
What is
about.
Chesterfield?
Yeah, I'm talking about straight off the tree. I'm turning the leaves.
Just what the fuck is that? 3 of them eating something big and bloody in the field. They saw me stop eating and follow me back to the farm. When I got out of there, what the fuck? Hold up. To the farm. This happened more than 50 years ago. Goddamn. It was forbidden to talk about it in the family. At least the neighbors think we were cracked pots. That was cracked pots. Not crack. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just how people word stuff sometimes.
Oh,
Now
I
all the
did,
old
yeah.
folks are gone, and I told my children about it. What I saw that day, they said I should write it down, but I think I'll leave that up to them to do.
Write nothing
Write
down.
shit down.
I ain't writing nothing
There
down.
are other things going on in the area, but at the time, we didn't connect them together. If the aunts and uncles did know what was going on, they wouldn't tell us kids. Yeah, that's how kids praise. It's been cathartic to talk about it. I'm so pleased to see that others have seen them too. But I have to tell you, I think back on something I've tried to forget over 50 years. It's terrible. It was so frightening. I haven't been able to get a good night's sleep thinking about all that gore in those faces. I truly believe they would have eaten me if they had already just eaten. But 50 years or not? Hold on, you said 50 years ago. So goddamn, man. When I finally told where and what had happened, I was called a bald-faced liar. Damn. Given a good beating, then the folks went to the field in the truck, and I hid and saw the gore, blood, scratches, prints, and all later. An uncle up the road, about 5 miles, had these prints come up to his house. He took pictures of them, and there was a newspaper article about some sort of huge cat prowling around. I don't know if that was anything to do with these critters or not. And they were informed that it was owned by a wealthy family compared to us. Had a prize bull go missing, I bet that it had something to do with those things. He was a huge thing and very ornery. They call it ornery. They never found a trace. I know this is choppy and not very clear, but it still makes me nervous to talk about it after all this time. Oh, it's anonymous. That shit is crazy though. I'm like, man, I'm good. I said I see enough shows and, like you said, movies. They put the shit in movies to throw motherfuckers off. Like you said, you watch too many movies when you say, "You seen like aliens?" I say, I don't know. I ain't never experienced it, so
I don't know
I can't
nothing,
say.
but if I put it together, if I don't take, not to say don't take life serious, but if I take it as just a clip in this big movie that when I watch other movies, it's just like another chapter in a big ass book.
Yep,
you start seeing shit a little different. Like, okay,
Like,
the ideal of the focus between a certain era.
Chapter, they always say a chapter in the book.
The focus of between a certain era, generational gap type shit was big. The biggest thing is the moon, right? Nigga, why we got you looking here? We are trying to this and all of a sudden other what they call agencies, structures. Other agencies.
Not just about like structures on the moon, like motherfuckers.
Yeah, no. Just look here. Just we trying to. This is this. Not even to say the moon. I just use that because that's just the best way I can actually explain what I'm trying to say. Is to say that at this point in time, everybody is literally almost trying to say which side, if you will, from country wise, or just blown back that we're about to go to the moon, and the ideal of certain shit.
And then when I was younger, it always fucked me up how. He said, we ain't doing that no more. What happened to the bases and all this?
What happened to a lot of things?
Man, it just threw me out. You young, you like, you
it
question
ain't nice to
but
say
like...
that y'all taught me this to just obsolete. Hold up.
No more.
No, obsolete. What the hell? Hold up, y'all. What was that for? A lot of stuff.
What was all that? We do the other thing and the moon, because it's easy hard.
The moon had... the ideal of...
I think they said 70-something was the last time.
Regardless of that, after they stopped with the moon shit, a whole bunch of other shit to say that it had nothing to do with...
Mars. Yeah, Mars, man.
All this shit is to say that, my boy, while y'all looking at the moon, we was talking to these crazy motherfuckers and shit around here to where we start... When did they started coining the ideal of... And I'm saying this just out of my own mind. When they started making... national parks.
I think it was around the 12 teens, at least around 10. Because I remember one with one of the presidents.
Was it the same amount, or was it just, or did they like eventually like slide extra masses in as national parks? Or did it just...
Teddy Bear, Teddy Roosevelt. Yeah, I think that's his name. Teddy Bear. One Teddy Bear named after Teddy Roosevelt. Not the president. The
Theodore.
The nigga that was busting caps and shit. He had Rough Riders or somebody he had.
I think it was that. He
was tearing shit up.
Because I remember somebody was a...
It was
but that seemed like...
Roughnecks and shit.
Yeah, okay, boom. So that was... I've been in lie. I'm act like I know about some history of America. I don't. Man, he was how many behind... I mean, how many before Nixon?
Way before, because Nixon was 70-something.
And you said the Teddy had to be like 50.
Teens.
He was teens?
Yeah, because the other one, that FDR. What was it, Teddy? Because he was the one with the wars. It's two.
No, because you seen that.
World War II was him?
I had to look at that paper. I had that paper. That motherfucker
that's what we do.
No, it was.
We supposed to talk about wolf pussies, but we talking about stuff.
We be getting off everywhere.
Fuck that shit.
We ain't even looking at wolf pussies no more right now. But
wolf.
Cut that off and just use it later. But nah, though, like that shit crazy.
I'm telling you, fuck it. Shit.
It's just the ideal on how certain shit was supposed to be so like crop circles in a way. I believe crop circles was real, but not real. I believe it was. Nigga.
That shit is crazy.
What?
They can combine all that shit with that. Supposed to be with the Bigfoot and the Dogman and. I said, I believe the portal thing though, bro. That dimension shit.
Listen, I was just about to say something about that. The mirrors. I ran past something that said that, and I heard this about shadows too. So that's to say, I heard the same thing about shadows. It was to say, paying attention to it, you would start seeing it react differently than what's casting it.
Yeah, you see why I got mirrors out in my house? You see I got mirrors everywhere. My ass.
My dumb ass be
mirrors.
Show me.
Mirrors just in the bathroom. I don't like mirrors.
Mad at it.
I don't do it. I can't do the mirror thing, bro. That nigga, my nigga, she's mirrors everywhere. I'm like, nigga, I don't want mirrors everywhere. I have them in the bathroom so I can look, and that's good.
Yeah, make sure I got that. Yep. But I mean, I don't know. I mean,
it's probably I could have one a closet or room or something. Just
I understand.
A whole one, but
it's
Motherfuckers
like
trying to have 'em
this.
all
I
around
guess
the
some
room,
people
man.
are, when they be like, you narcissistic. I said, it's got something, it got to be another term that's stronger
Gotta
than
be
that.
nice. Fuck that.
It got to be a strong,
You gotta care
another
about
term
yourself. I don't care what nobody's
it's
talking
got to
about.
be a strong. What I mean by that is to say that not in the way that they want to use it, but understanding that it does say that you are self-centered in a way, right? Like more so, hey, I'm just care about me.
I just care about everybody else. What the fuck? Oh, shit,
Okay, because I thought conceited was more so the shit that people would want to say instead of narcissistic, right?
Yeah. I think, yeah.
That would make more sense.
Conceited,
But
yeah.
they don't say that. They say you're a narcissist. You're not shit.
Shit. Narcissist is worse than some conceited shit, I'm thinking.
My idea is to say that. I want to say it's flipped. How can I be mad at you because you all about self in the way to say that you would help anybody that's all about self?
Shit crazy.
Narcissistic don't mean that I just give a fuck about me. I give a fuck about values of me.
Of me. That's it.
That's it. So if you might sense the values of what I value, I will fuck with you too. If you don't, you don't.
Right.
Conceited means that bitch fuck everybody. I'm most important. It's your party, but I don't like it, so y'all better make me happy.
So you better cry if you want to.
That's conceited if you ask me.
Crazy.
But yeah, I understand this.
I wouldn't want to fuck with nobody who don't care about yourself.
You get what I'm saying?
Bro.
So how could you play? Ooh, I don't want to start opening up the worms that I ain't fishing with.
The worms? Better put them with the prince and grow their
Cause
leaves.
Because they make you go again. They make everybody a hypocrite. Basically. Why? Because motherfuckers more than likely don't do what Rick and Morty do. Stutter. The ideal of stuttering, you don't want to hear stuttering from somebody that wrote a speech.
It's like you didn't listen to Obama, bro.
Thank you. Now that's what I'm going. That's
Oh
what I'm
my
getting
God.
at. Anybody that's supposed to be an official, y'all set shit up to where how the fuck this motherfucker confused on what they feel.
Bro.
Cool. If you want to say it in a way that you don't talk to the people like they your homies, cool. So you write the speech. If you want to talk to it to where it's you don't need to write it. But if it's somebody that is so scripted, like how the hell somebody telling me something from their reencountment that they're not,
They
feel like they pull, it don't feel like they pulling. It don't feel like they pulling. It feel like they are literally
get directed.
Literally.
They directed. They are not pulling from their own
They're
experience.
not pulling. Why? Because in order for me, if I pull, understand when I speak to you, it must make sense to who I'm trying to give it to. It already makes sense to me.
You can see how motherfuckers say shit when it's real.
Not only that, is to say that if a motherfucker can't reiterate what they're trying to say to you, there it is. If I can't re-explain what I just explained because I only supposed to say it this way, there it is. But it's the same thing to say that somebody that's like him only can say it this way, stuttering like it's another way to say it. Nigga, say what the fuck is on the paper? But somebody that is literally not doing what he's doing is saying or doing it the way he's supposed to. If that makes sense.
It's better.
It's like, damn, dog. When they say shit though, as above, below, no, they telling you everything's fucking flipped.
Like a motherfucker.
Everything's flipped.
This world is.
It's say to understand truly, it's just flipped. Now, when you get that, it's like you can't comprehend it. That's the thing. I can understand.
When they had that map shit, when bro had that motherfucker flip, bro.
Not only was it flipped, that motherfucker was consolidated,
bro. He had moved. They moved shit. Moved
bro,
that
how
over
big
here.
did that map really look?
It didn't look too big.
Okay.
That was supposed to be the purchase of Louisiana.
That was the same
supposed to be about from
basically the Louisiana
Napoleon. So pennies on the dollar.
Regardless on that, where are you telling me anything was in the ideal on what it was? But I know that said it considered how many? Majority of what the hell is right here?
Yeah, the Midwest.
Majority of what the fuck is right here?
Man.
God damn it.
That's it. Because all them shits was in colonies way over here on the east. That's it, just on the edge. All of a sudden, bam, all this.
What fucked my mind up is the shit that I kept saying that somebody said, and I heard not just somebody that I deal on. When you were fucking just goofy like me, you got a different type of imagination. I would think the same thing, like certain shit would never end. Why? Because I have never seen it end in certain ways. Nigga, like, hey, boy, you can get to Africa walking through the Grand Canyon. Huh?
Well, kinda.
Like, huh?
Boy, they said it's off limits like a motherfucker, bro.
Now that's where it gets weird. That's
Shit.
where it gets weird. I'm saying you stupid, but then I'm like, let me go try. They like, try it if you want to fuck you
Try
up.
it.
Hold up, wait,
Try
damn it. He right? He right? I can't walk.
Can't walk. Bro, it's crazy. And my first time about giant shit. Like dude said the mound builder shit. He said we mound builders. It's mounds all over the place.
Bruh.
That's the burials or whatever the hell else they want to use them for. Holy ground.
How in the hell can you not? I don't get it. Just do somebody like own this to where it'd be like I'm walking in somebody's yard? No. What the hell?
You better stay off my property.
I don't think y'all know who property it is.
Gates and them own all that shit up north and all that land. The motherfuckers talking about this. We taking up all the land. Is too many people. And like man, we barely even got land, and then it's still we don't even use.
Y'all don't even allow people to live with land. Okay, apartments, this, that,
bro,
everything is consolidated.
Compartmentalize your ass.
Period. Why? Because that's the easiest way. Why the fuck they don't really like taking you away from? Why they don't really like not like kids not going to school in a way?
They talk about the kids going to about.
Okay, you go through a lot of flack if you don't enroll your kids in it.
That bullshit.
You go through a lot of shit.
That shit crazy, bro.
Why? The same reason why they got people all in one fuck. We need you to be
on top of each other.
Not only that, we need you to be rubbed by somebody else's ideal of things. We need you to weigh yourself up against all that's around you. When you ain't shit around you, guess what? Like I done seen self babies. Self babies be cool as hell,
bro.
You be like, hey, they don't need nothing. They just want to hang with who they like. Can't no kid play with them. They don't know how to play with kids.
They used to be sitting there playing with their feet.
They make stuff in their heart.
Slobbering. You don't hear a big cry, nigga.
Ain't no crying about a phone or none of that.
Phone, nothing.
None of that, bro.
They don't need no internet.
None of that. They really don't care about it. They hate that people be on it. And it's just crazy, though.
But, yeah, we about to go out, y'all. We just had to iterate on that dag, man.
Yeah,
even though we got off top ass.
That's always. Unscripties.
Yeah, you know how I do. You really do. Well, they got a prescriptions. Ain't no more of that prescriptions over there, y'all. So if you see a werepuss, don't be scared. It's called the dark lips, dark legs. Make sure you like and subscribe, baby, to the Dark Hand Art. I am Dark Hands. Get on the Dark Side group on Facebook.